Go on. So,
Yes,
could you please start with your name and then tell us your
my
story,
age,
your beautiful story?
My name's Margaret Tyler and I'm 77 years old.
Okay.
Because people ask anyway.
Why would they? He's rude.
I didn't ask. Yeah, so you're here for the to attend the anniversary in loving memory of Princess Diana.
Yes,
How are you related to her?
Well, I'm not blood related to her, but ever since I think the first day I saw her, I've been a fan of hers.
Okay.
I met her when she came to our local hospital, and I made a small rosette, which wasn't very good, but I had a go.
Okay.
And she saw it, and she threw back her head and laughed and said, "Oh, you have got it bad." And I ran home because I was so excited. I had to tell somebody I was going to drag somebody off the street, tell them I'd met her. And I got home and I rang my daughter and I was puffing and panting. She thought I was having a heart attack. She said, "Mum, what is the matter?" I said, "I've just spoken to Diana." She went, "Oh, good." She thought I was ill.
Which year was that?
That was 6 weeks before she died.
Oh.
Yeah, she died 6 weeks later. But I'm so glad I had the chance to meet her. And that was just before she went on the Johnny Call. So it was around that time. She shouldn't have been there, should she? She shouldn't have been outside that hotel. You know what I mean? What was so important that they had to go? They had a meal, she had her hair done. It's the Ritz, it's his father's hotel. Why did she have to go out?
Yeah.
It's such
wrong.
a tragic.
It was so wasteful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You
It's a
know,
very sad story.
It needn't have happened.
Yeah.
No.
So what's the story behind your collections?
Well, I started
know that-
collecting as a little girl because I'm not interested in holidays. I don't swim. I don't like the heat. I don't like sitting on the sand. I don't like anything like that. But somehow or other, I've graduated into royal stuff. Royal stuff. Everything is royal, really. I went out. I went with a friend of mine. And we went to Windsor Castle, and he bought all the picnic stuff, you know, everything for the picnic. And he opened this packet of what you got, so you put your cakes and that on, you know, your sandwiches.
Yeah.
And he was going to use it. I said, "Hold on a minute. Do you think I could have that one?" I didn't want him to use it. He still laughs about it. Now he gave me the whole packet, so we had to eat our meal without even using it. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But he still laughs about it.
But you never know, right?
No.
Like you never know.
So I've got the whole packet now. I've still got it. I still haven't used
So
it.
where can people find it? To those who are
in
listening.
Wembley. Yeah, it's in Wembley. I live in Wembley.
Okay. And your collections are at home?
Yes, in my house. Yeah, it's quite a big house. Well, it was a big house before it was full of china.
I've seen many TV channels coming to you, making interviews.
Have you really?
Independent.
Oh, right.
Another channel, CNN. Was it CNN? That blue one?
Oh, right.
So how do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't mind actually. I just open my door, say welcome to Heritage House, and in they come. At one time I had a Japanese crew ringing up, and I said, "How many people are coming?" She had 8. I had 8 Japanese people.
Okay.
And they kept bowing to me all the time. So sweet, honestly. It was really lovely.
You're being lovely to us, the same as Princess Diana was at her time. Thank you very much for this brief interview,
Anyway,
brief
have
story.
a look on there. Margaret Tyler.
Margaret Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
You've walked round.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you.
all right.
You just remind me of my grandma.
Yeah.
You're so
Oh,
sweet.
really?
You're
Yeah.
so sweet. You have the same eyes.
Oh, really? Oh, gosh. Diana. Oh, it takes me her #1 fan. But I said, But I did meet her once, and I made a sort of a rosette. I'm not very good. And it had her photograph on it. And she saw me with it. She saw me with it on, and she threw back her head and laughed and said, "Oh, you have got it bad." And I was just over the moon. I ran home. I rang my daughter. I was breathing heavy, and she thought I was having a heart attack. And I said, "No, I've met Diana." She said, "Oh, I see." then she knew what was the matter with me.
And what was Diana like as a person?
Oh, she was fabulous. I mean, I live in Wembley, and she came to the hospital just up the road in Harrow, and it was to open a ward for children. Two little girls were there, and one of them was called Camilla, which obviously the press made a big thing. Yeah, it was an unfortunate name, really. But I mean, she had a red dress on, gold earrings, and it was her last engagement actually before she went on the Johnnicles. And 6 weeks later she died. So that was terrible.
And you've been following the royals for a very long time, haven't you?
Yes, since I was small. My parents were great for this, but they wanted me to go to the grammar school, and they wouldn't have a television because of that, because they said, you know, we had 3 hours homework every night, and they said, you'll never get it done. So we didn't have a television, and when it was when the Queen was crowned, coronation, we didn't have a television. I never saw it. I broke it back to it. But now I've got my own tapes and things, so I watch it whenever I want.
And what are you here for today? Are you hoping to see anything, or are you just here to sort of
just here because it's Diana? Yes, wanted to see the statue. I've just seen a picture of it. It's very good. The children, it was a clever idea, that was. Yeah, I've got a painting at home of her with her 2 boys when they were young. That's the start of her room, because I had a room built when she died to turn into a shrine for her.
So you've actually got a room as a shrine?
Yes, and sometimes people knock on my door and say, can they come in and just sit there and look at things, and, you know, but it is chock-a-block now. I need another one.
How many things have you got inside there, do you think?
Oh, a lot. I've got lots of plates. I love plates. I just love royal plates. I mean, just everything, photographs, everything, tapes I've done on her. It is her room, and the carpet came from a hotel in London. They used to have their
Bronze, is it? All right, okay.
And a friend of mine worked there.
Okay.
And when they got new carpet, she asked if she could buy it, and she gave it to me. So it's actually carpet that she would.
Okay, cool. Right.
And then I had stained glass windows put in, and a stained glass door, and a painting of her on the ceiling. So that is, as far as I'm concerned, that is her room and nobody else's.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Is that okay?
That's really interesting.
What's the consensus looks like?
I'm from the Independent.
Yeah.
Just drop your name down as well. It's Margaret.
Yes, 77.
Whereabouts is this? Wembley. Handy, yeah.
0208 904 2452.
And you have been described as Diana's #1.
Yes, I was, yeah, but I said no, I share that with a lot of people.
Yeah. Diana, did get a good shot with you? Just with the...
Yes, certainly, yes.
Should we try and do it?
Margaret, can I just take a picture?
All right, okay.
I'll tell you tomorrow morning. I love how the show